welcome
to Sort of the Story.
I'm Janey.
And I'm Max.
And this is the podcast where we tell each other stories like fairy tales and folk tales and mythology.
And also, you are here.
You're here today. Thank you for showing up.
God, 5 minutes late.
It's about goddamn time. You know, we've been sitting here waiting for you. We had to spend like 10 minutes talking about Joan Jett. You know what that does to a girl? Makes her actually kind of cool. Joan Jett, objectively cool.
Janey, what to?
Well, I spent all today mowing the lawn. And when I say all today, I mean all today. Our lawn is weirdly big.
Yeah.
I found our snake. We have a little...
Alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else I found?
What?
Strawberries.
Strawberries?
Wild strawberries with little strawberries in them. And I was weed whacking when I found them because they're in the weed whacking zone. So I dug them all up and I put them in a container. And I'm hoping to keep wild strawberries now.
That's fun.
I'm hoping to domesticate some strawberries. We'll see how it goes.
Pretty good. Are they the edible kind?
Hopefully. Are there non-edible strawberries?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll see if Janey starts hallucinating.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think they probably make you throw up mostly.
Max, I've never thrown up a day in my life.
That's fundamentally untrue.
Name one time I've thrown up.
I can name several times you've thrown up.
Yeah, I don't do cars too well. What's up with you?
Not much. I got a new car. That's fun.
Speaking of cars, I can't wait to puke in it.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be so gross after you puke in it.
That's how you christen a car.
Yeah.
In our house specifically.
Yeah, you let Janey in it. And
you let me in it. I automatically just start spewing vomit. I go full exorcist in every vehicle.
Yes. I was just talking earlier today about how you never hear about people spewing anymore.
What do you hear about them doing?
Not that. I just feel like we should be spewing more.
More spewing, less pew-pewing. Gun control. Let's... Thoughts? This is a political podcast.
Every podcast is political.
Hey, if you want to talk politics with us, you can by joining our Patreon. Max, how do they join the Patreon?
For $3 a month, you can join us on Discord, which is where we hang out with all of our listeners.
It's like a big chat room.
Yeah.
Or a big group text. It's very fun.
It is very fun. It's lovely. Mm-hmm. Or for $7 a month, you can get access to the Discord and a full-length bonus episode every single month.
Yeah.
Or for $4, you can get access to the Discord and also We're Your Girlfriends.
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah. $4 a month for 2 girlfriends? That's only $2 per girlfriend.
We're cheap, baby. Inexpensive girlfriend.
You don't got to take us on fancy dates or nothing.
No, we just will be your girlfriends.
Yeah, you could tell people.
You don't even have to talk to us.
If you live in Canada, you can be like, that's my girlfriend. She lives in the United States. You haven't met her.
That's true. You could do that. And if you live in the U.S. and want to lie, you could say we live in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd do that, but you could.
I like the idea that they would lie about where we're from, but they would pay us $4 and not lie that we're their girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. They're weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, go into the show notes of this episode or every episode. I mean, you don't have to go to a new episode, though. You could use the one you're on and join us there. Also, you can send us a text, which I think is fun. We can't respond back to the text, so that's stressful for us. Mm-hmm. And you can leave us a review for 5 stars, and that would be super cool. Yeah, with that, Max, that's business.
That's business, baby.
That's called business, and that's on business. We're standing right on it.
That's the boss baby, baby.
With that, it's pretty late on a school night. Do you want to...
I would love to.
Yeah?
Let's skedaddle.
I've been trying to teach my students lately not to raise their hands before I'm done asking the question. So if I say, raise your hand, and once all of them raise their hand, I go, if you hate puppies.
Got him.
So some of my favorites, raise your hand if you hate puppies. But the kindergarten said, raise your hand. They all raise their hand. I was like, if you eat your own boogers. Oh! If you have any things that I can prank my students with, please let me know, because those are the 2 main ones and they get big gasps every time, but I would love to find more.
I went on a field trip in elementary school to Harper's Ferry because it was pretty close to where I grew up. And they have a big mill there. And they also have a bunch of like old cast iron cannons. Mm-hmm. And like I was probably in like 3rd grade. And all of us were sitting on the floor around these cast iron cannons, and the tour guide was like, all right, I need a volunteer. And like 5 kids' hands shot up.
Yeah.
And he was like, great, get in the cannon. And they were like, no. And he was like, you volunteered, you have to do it. And he was like, see, this is why you don't volunteer until you know what you're volunteering for.
So I've heard that story before. And so I tried that before I tried the if you hate puppies thing. I tried the raise your hand. And I said, if you want me to shoot you out of a cannon. And then everyone raised their hand. So I guess when you're faced with the real thing, it's different. But every kid would like that opportunity. I also said, raise your hand if you want me to throw you out the window. And like more hands raised. And I was like, well, I set myself up for this one. Because that's what I threaten to do to them every time I'm mad at them. I don't have any windows in my classroom. And also there's only one level in my school. So it's fine. Don't be mad at me. Okay, let's do the podcast now. Woo!
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a story. We'll be right back. Bye. Okay, Max.
Okay, Janey.
Max, okay. So I'm going to tell you a story today from Italian Folktales, selected and edited by our good friend, Italo Calvino.
Oh, okay.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot there. You grasped at Italian Folktales.
Well, because I have an Italian folktale for you today, too.
Is it selected and edited by Italo Calvino?
No, it was selected and edited by Jack Zipes.
Classic Jack Zipes.
Which is why I was like, it can't be by Jack Zipes.
Couldn't possibly.
It couldn't possibly. I have the book by Jack Zipes that has all of the Italian fairy tales.
You do have all of the Jack Zipes books, and I actually won't touch any Jack Zipes stuff if it comes from a Jack Zipes books, because I assume that that's Max's territory.
Aw, I'm a Ziper.
You're a Ziper. But I also kind of assume that you haven't bought any Changa books for that same reason on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that we've like cornered our little markets.
Yeah.
But we're big fans of you guys, and if either of you or both of you want to come on the podcast, guess a little, let us know. All right. Wait, hold on.
I don't think we should recommend that.
They can, though. Everyone who guests on our podcast is an automatic girlfriend for life, so.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we start doing, like, gotcha journalism. Somehow we get JD Vance on this podcast, not a girlfriend. Okay, so the story I have for you today is called Fanta-Ghíro, the Beautiful. It starts like this. In olden times, there was a king who had no sons, but only 3 beautiful daughters.
Poor thing.
I know, cursed. Also, I like that it just says in olden times.
In the olden times.
In the old days, in the golden oldies, there was a king who was cursed with 3 gorgeous daughters. The same thing happened to my dad.
Aw.
He has 4 daughters. And Junior. The oldest daughter was named Carolina. The middle was named Asuntina, which is a bad name. And the youngest was named Fanta-Ghíro the Beautiful. And if I were Asuntina, I would be pissed.
Yes.
That's a middle child bullshit.
Absolutely. Also, the beautiful.
I know.
How rude.
So the king was always, quote, sick and irritable. Same. And so he stayed in his room for most of the day, probably because he had those 3 beautiful daughters.
And he hates them.
And he hates them. In his room, he had 3 chairs. One was sky blue, one was black, and one was red. His daughters would go visit him every day and try to lift his spirits, and they always paid close attention to which chair he was sitting in when they walked in. If he was in the sky blue chair, he was in a really good mood. If he was in the black chair, he was dying. And the red chair meant war. And those are the 3 emotions.
That's the 3 genders. Happy, dying, war.
This week I'm firmly planted in war.
I feel like I'm consistently dying.
Yeah. We have yet to figure out who gets to sit in the blue chair. Oh boy, when we do, though.
That lucky son of a bitch.
Whoever gets to visit us when Max is in the blue chair. One day, the girls came in and they found their father sitting in the red chair. And they were like, oh no, what happened? Are you mad? Is it because of that thing? No, don't worry about it. What's wrong? And he was like, well, the king of the kingdom next door to ours just declared war. And they were like, oh, okay.
Good thing you had a chair for that.
Yeah, you seem prepared. But what was he to do? As usual, he was too sick to do anything. And there was no one to take control of the army. Which, like, This is a terribly run kingdom if they don't have, like, ranks in their army.
No, they don't have a plan for war. They just have a war chair.
That's it. It's very weird.
He should spend more of the kingdom's money on a standing army and less on interior decorating.
He has a standing army. He has one single chair.
He has a sitting army.
Sorry, he has one war chair. He has 3 single chairs. He asked his daughters, "Where can I get a good general at a moment's notice?" And his oldest daughter, Carolina, stood before him and said, "If you'll allow me, I'll be the general myself." And her father stared at her in disbelief and then said, "Is this a fucking joke?" What? No, you have no military training. What do you mean?
I'll do it, Papa.
You'll do what? Describe to me what you'll do. She's like, well, apparently that's not the nice chair.
Apparently that's not the be nice to Carolina chair. Maybe you should go sit in the give Carolina a fucking break chair.
So she looked at him and she said, quote, "You don't think I can command the soldiers?" And he said, "No." "You have no training, no experience. You have no knowledge of military history. Plus, you're a woman. You're only supposed to do useless woman things." And she begged him to please let her try, please. What harm could it do? And I would say that it could do actually a lot of harm.
The destruction of the army and therefore the kingdom.
Yeah, this literally means war. So, go off, queen, I guess. Finally, the king said, "Very well, we shall try it," which I think is a mistake. "But understand that if, along the way, you get to talking about women's work, you march straight back home." What? And she was like, "Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense." She went off to war.
Mm.
He called in his trusted squire, Tonino.
Tonino. Tonino.
He called in trusty Tonino.
Tonino.
To mount his horse and ride with her to the war. But he was under strict orders that if she started talking about stupid women's work along the way, Tonino was to turn the army around and go back home. The princess and the squire rode off to war together, the whole army marching behind them. They had gone a good way when they came to a cane field, which they had to pass through. And as they went, the princess looked around and said, "What magnificent canes! If we had these at home, we could make any number of distaffs for our spinning." And Tonito pulled on the reins and was like, "Quiet!" He said, quote, "Whoa, princess! I'm under orders to take you back to the palace. You've brought up women's work." End quote. Fucking gross. At that, they turned the entire army around and they marched right back to the castle to drop that stupid girl off. And as soon as she was there, Asentina ran to her dad and said, "Okay, let me try." Fucking middle child. No, I gotta do it
now
too.
It's my turn.
It's only fair.
You let her do it, so it means you have to let me do it.
Her father was like, Are you okay to agree to the same conditions I gave your sister?" And she was like, "Sure. How hard could it be to not talk about women's work on the road?" And then she and Tonino took off with the army.
Tonino.
Tonino is really hard to write, if you're wondering. They passed...
Tonino.
What about my hungry voice? They passed the cane field, and the middle sister looked straight ahead without comment. It was hard, but she did it. But soon after that, they passed by a pile of vine stakes. And the princess said, "Those are some pretty good steaks, Tonino. So straight, so thin, just like I like it." And he was like, "Ew."
I like them straight and thin.
Ooh, so thin, Tonino. It's like, you're my least favorite sister, Asentino. She said, "If we had these at home, there's no telling how many spindles we could make." And at this point, he screeched to a halt, and he said, "Whoa, princess, back home you go. You brought up women's work." That's a quote. That's what the story says.
Whoa, princess.
He says, whoa, princess, every time. And then he just said, back home you go.
Go on, get.
Quote, so the whole army, bag and baggage, took the road back to town, end quote. And if I was in this army, I think I would desert.
Yeah.
Like, I better get out of here before they get me killed.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
I'm tired of walking back and forth.
I've been in this army for 20 years. How am I not the general? Asentina? She's the worst one. The end.
Okay.
Anyway.
Just a little Mexican hat dance break.
And I hope you guys enjoyed your dance. The king was desolate, having no idea what to do. Then his youngest daughter, Fanta-Ghíro the Beautiful, walked up to him. And before she could even open up her beautiful mouth, he yelled, "No! 1,000 times no!" And she was like, oh, rude. You don't know what I was going to ask.
But.
Why?
I think I'm going to guess at her name because I already forgot it.
Fanta-Ghíro.
I was going to guess.
So sorry. Okay, we'll beep. Try again.
Pasta fagioli.
Little vermicelli. Keeps slinking up.
Well, now I forgot what I was going to say. What?
What? Did you actually forget?
Yes.
Okay. Feel free to interrupt if you remember. So, her father told her that she was too young. How could she command an army if neither of her older sisters could? And at this point, this is where I wrote, isn't there a ranking system in their army? Wouldn't literally any soldier be better for this job than one of the princesses? But Fanta-Ghíro said, is there any harm in letting me try, Papa? Yes. I promise I won't let you down or disgrace you. Come on, let me try. Let me try. Come on. Eventually, he agreed that she could go to war. She dressed as a warrior, with a helmet covering her long, beautiful hair, and armor to cover her stupid, stupid boobs, and a sword and 2 pistols to overcompensate like all the other generals. And then she galloped off with Tonino by her side. I don't think the other ones dressed up like generals.
No, they just went in their day clothes.
Yeah. They were wearing jelly shoes. Remember the jelly sandals?
Yes.
I fucking loved those.
They have those again.
Yeah, but they're sweaty and gross.
They always were.
I loved them when I had little kid feet that didn't sweat.
Oh, that's never been me. I've always had sweaty feet. Not to brag, but I got a couple little stinkers.
Your jelly shoes were smelly shoes. All right. That's how they advertised. So they passed the cane field without comment, even though women love canes. Everyone knows that. Then they passed the vine stakes without a word, even though she surely was drooling over those sweet, sweet stakes.
Thin and straight.
Oh, man. Hey, Tonino. He's like, why do you guys keep elbowing me and winking? What have you heard? Then they finally reached the border. They stopped together, and Fanta-Ghíro said, before we go to battle, I'm gonna talk to the enemy king. I want a word with that guy. It turned out, this is a good call, the enemy king was a hunky young man.
Oh.
Yeah. The second he laid eyes on Fanta-Ghíro, he started to feel some uncomfortable feeling in his little armored pants. It was like, uh-oh. He had a sneaking wish, a suspicion, that she was a maiden instead of a general, and so he invited her to his palace to talk about the war before going into battle. After she and her entourage arrived, he ran to his mom, and he said, quote, Mama, Mama, listen. I've brought home with me the general in command of the enemy forces, but just wait until you see him. Wait, I know what you're going to say, Mom. We gotta get a good look at this guy. Something about him. He says, quote, beautiful Fanta-Ghíro, with eyes so black and speech so low, she's a maiden, I know, I know. Also, that really does set up that she is talking like this. which I liked.
Yeah, sure, guys. And she talks like this.
He's like, I love her, mama.
I'm Fanta-Ghíro.
It's me, Fanta-Ghíro. His mother, who is skeptical but supportive, told her son to take the general to the armory. If they were actually a woman, she'd surely have no interest in any of the weapons, because girls don't want swords. Girls want cars and money.
And to find gems.
They want gems! They want beautiful gems! So he took, I think a lot of people are nodding their homes and cars. So he took the general to the armory, but to his dismay, the general immediately began to play with all the swords on the wall, testing how heavy they were, playing pirates, doing boy stuff. Then she moved to the guns and began to open them up to check how they were loaded, playing cops and robbers, doing boy stuff. The king ran back to his mom and said, "Mama, the general handles weapons like a man, but there's no way I'm bi, so this has to be a woman!" Beautiful Fanta-Ghíro with eyes so black and speech so low. She's a maiden. I know! Skeptical but supportive. His mom said, "Okay, so take him to the garden. If he's actually a girl, she'll pick a rose or a violet and pin it to her bosom. If he's a man, he'll choose the Catalonian jasmine, pluck a blossom, and stick it behind his ears." The classic gender role.
Yeah, boy stuff.
That's a classic boy thing to do. All the boys who are listening to us right now have Catalonian jasmine behind their little ears. They went to the garden together, and Fanta-Ghíro immediately passed by all those roses and violets and reached for the jasmine, sniffed it, and then stuck it behind her ear. In great distress, the king ran to his mother and said, "Bad news, Mom! He sniffs flowers like a man, but he's a woman. He's a woman." There's literally no explanation for my boner. Even though this is getting a little bit sad, she realized her son was in love. So the queen said, "Okay, invite him to dinner." And he's like, "No, her. And she's like, "Okay." Invite her to dinner. Everyone knows that girls hold, and you're gonna laugh because this is so obvious. Anyway, everyone knows that girls hold bread against their chest to cut it because our boobs double as cutting boards. And men, of course, hold their bread in the air to cut it.
Both of you are wrong. My gender is cutting board and knife, like you're supposed to. You're gonna cut off your fucking fingers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I identify as cutting/board. Quote, "If he holds it in the air and cuts it, he's a man for sure, and you have fallen in love for nothing."
For nothing.
It's so sad. Not for nothing.
For nothing.
For not. At dinner, Fanta-Ghíro broke the bread the way a man would, and the enemy king, just one single tear rolling down his face, ran to his mom and said, "I know what this is going to sound like, but I swear, Mama, the general is a beautiful woman, and that's why I have this permaboner lasting longer than 8 hours. Help me, Mom."
Longer than 8 hours.
Been around for a while.
Here's a question.
Sure.
And there might be an obvious answer to this that I'm missing.
Probably a serrated edge. I don't think a straight edge would get through to the boob board. Yeah.
Why not just ask if she's a girl?
Because if she's not a girl, then he'll know that.
Then he'll know that.
Then he'll know. Yeah, if she's not a girl, then he's gonna know that forever about himself.
So instead, he's just going to decide that this guy's a girl.
He's gonna keep having tests until he gets the result he wants.
I just...
What?
It doesn't seem like she's hiding that she's a woman.
She is. She's very much hiding it. It's just that we don't have any backstory on how she knows how to do all this. I feel like in another story, she'd be talking to Tonino. And he would be like, oh shit, he's going to take you to a garden. This is how a man would pick a flower. Or like, you're going to go to the armory. Don't get distracted. In another story, in another culture, I think we would have the backstory of how she knows. But it just seems like she might be a little butch. And actually, that just might be who she is.
Good for her.
And he's certainly bisexual. Anyway, this story is very fun. So he tells her, Mom, help me. I swear I'm not lying. The queen thought and thought some more, tried to make something up. And finally she said, okay, let's put him to one final test. Take him swimming. Everyone knows that if a girl is pushed into a pool, her fucking face falls off.
What?
I'm just kidding. If the general was a man, he'd get naked with the king with no problems, and then the king would certainly stop being sexually attracted to him.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Just ask him to get naked, and then
yeah. And if he was a girl,
and then you'll know.
and then no matter what, you're gonna know. Oh my god. The king invited the general to go swimming, and Fanta-Ghíro accepted. But she was like, but not tonight. I'm busy. How about tomorrow morning? Let's go swimming tomorrow morning. And he's
Aren't
like,
they
okay.
supposed to be doing a war?
Literally, what are they The army is just chilling.
Also, Fanta-Ghíro's having the weirdest day.
She's having kind of a hard time. She's like, I actually came here to negotiate.
And he's like, let's go for a walk in the garden. And then she picks a flower and he goes, I gotta go talk to my mom.
He's like, okay, bye. And he's like, hey, do you want to, I don't know, LOL, eat dinner? And she's like, sure. And she cuts the bread and he's like, I gotta go talk to my mom. Okay, bye. For sure, he's like, I'm in love and this is a woman. And she's like, that guy's super fucking weird. He's gonna be the one who takes down my kingdom? He can't even stay in a single room for like more than a second.
Without going to go talk to his mom.
I gotta meet his mom. I gotta know. Is she like great? It's very Italian to have this king running to his mom every 4 seconds. So she's like, yes, let's go swimming, but tomorrow. Tomorrow, not today. When he was gone, she took Tonino aside and told him to leave the palace and return tomorrow morning with a letter bearing her father's seal. The letter should say, Dear son, Fanta-Ghíro, I am deathly ill and wish to see you before I die.
I was really hoping it was going to be like a doctor's note for gym class where it's like,
You can't swim.
Sorry, I'm Fanta-Ghíro's dad, and I say no swimming. Sorry to be a buzzkill.
My son's face will fall off.
It's a medical issue.
What if the note just says, he can't swim, he just ate? Tonino didn't have to go all the way home for that. So Tonino left as fast as he could. The next day, the general and the totally straight enemy king went to the fish pond. The king stripped down and showed off his penis for a little bit.
A little helicopter.
Yeah, swung it like a helicopter. He was like, you like what you see? It's straight and thin. The way girls like it. And she's like, yeah. Cool. Where am I? Lost my place. The story is so weird. The king stripped down and dove in head first. The problem is I did so much yard work. I'm so tired. I'm just weeping. Then he popped up and he invited Fanta-Ghíro to do the same. Pop up. Do it. She responded, quote, Please wait a little longer, for I am wet with perspiration. The weirdest lie. Jump into the water then.
I can't go in the water. I'm wet.
And he's like, you are a girl! With perspiration. Damn it! That's the perfect story. She listened for hoofbeats, but there were none. The king insisted she get undressed, and she replied, I don't know what it is. This is a quote. I don't know what it is, but I suddenly feel quite uneasy, as though something terrible were about to happen somewhere.
I'm having a vision.
Oh, bad. The king said, "That's literally crazy. You sound insane. Take off your clothes. Let's see what you're working with." At that moment, thankfully, they heard hoofbeats. She was like, I was right.
Something terrible.
Tonino ran up and gave Fanta-Ghíro a letter bearing the king's seal. She opened it, turned pale, and said, What? My father is on his deathbed. He needs to see me now? Beans! I was just about to get naked with the king, as two straight men often do. But I gotta leave instead without showing him my very real penis. Nuts. But I guess I have to go. It's literally an order. She waved it in front of his face a lot. He's like, I can't read that. Right. She turned to the king and said, "All you and I can do is make peace, I guess. And if any matters remain to be settled, you will find me at my home in my kingdom. Farewell. I will go swimming with you some other time."
So, we cool?
We good? Fist bump. Bye.
Nice penis.
I liked it. Classic straight men.
Hey, bro,
farewell.
nice dick.
Hi, nice penis. So straight. So thin. Quote, "The king stayed in the fish pond, naked and alone."
Oh,
The water was
like a little toad.
Yeah. The water was cold, and he gave way to despair. Sat in a fish pond. Fanta-Ghíro was surely a girl, but she had left before he could prove it. End quote. Before she left, Fanta-Ghíro got her stuff out of her room, but she left a note on the bed that said, quote, "Woman came and woman went, but of her presence gave the king no hint." End quote. And he's like, "I got fucking news for you." He found and read the note and then ran to his mother. The story is like he's half pissed and half so excited that he's not gay. He ran to his mother and he said, "Good news, Mommy, I'm not gay. No problems here." And it kissed her on the mouth.
Oh. Italians.
Italians. Without giving her time to reply, he jumped in his carriage and raced to Fanta-Ghiro's kingdom. She, meanwhile, got home, embraced her father, and told him that she had won the war, and she made the enemy king abandon his plans to invade the kingdom. And the story just moves on from there, but I like to imagine that the king was like, "What? How did you do it?" And she said, "Women's work." And then there's like that, and then like the screen like narrows in on her, and it's like one circle. Yeah. And she gives one wink, and then it goes black, and it says, "The end."
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. That's not how it ends, but I think it should.
I think that's how every one of our stories should end.
I think, and they do, as officially that's canon. Wink. At that moment, there was a clatter of wheels in the courtyard. And then the screen, like, comes back, like, oh, never mind. The circle gets big again. The enemy king had arrived. He ran inside, and the second he laid eyes on Fanta-Ghíro, he said, "General, will you marry me?" It doesn't say whether or not she looks like a girl again. This is the last line of the story. Quote, "The nuptials were celebrated. The two kings made peace, and when Fanta-Ghiro's father died, he left everything to his son-in-law, and Fanta-Ghíro the Beautiful became queen of 2 kingdoms." The end. Okay. There's not a whole lot of notes about this story. I looked it up and couldn't really find any information on it, but it was written by Montali Bistweezy.
Montali Bistweezy.
Pistioiese. Bistweezy. I think that's the only way to...
Can you show me? I'm having a hard time visualizing this word.
Yes, but there's a picture that, I mean, I guess it's not that important, but...
Pistoese?
I mean, that's nice and generous of you, but I think it might be Bistweezy.
Bistweezy.
When you do try to look up this story, the only real information you get is about an Italian romantasy film series called The Cave of the Golden Rose. I looked it up on Wikipedia because I didn't want to spend too much time on this film series from Italy, but it's a series of 5 films. The first film, quote, was originally based on Italo Calvino's Fanta-Ghíro the Beautiful and takes place in a fairy tale setting featuring princesses, princes, witches, wizards, and talking animals. Shot mostly in the Czech Republic and Slovakia with the participation of local actors, it was highly popular in Italy during the 1990s. This is the cover, art for it. And I think it looks like it's kind of right up our alley.
Oh, it looks rad. And the main actress looks like Charisma Carpenter.
Yeah, she does. She's just absolutely beautiful. That evil queen at the top. Fanta-Ghiro's dressed in all knight's armor. There's a hot guy there. Guessing that's the evil. That's the enemy king.
Yeah.
He's hot as shit. Yeah, I think we should watch this. I also, every time I would type it in, people were like, Fanta-Ghíro? I fucking loved that movie. My whole childhood was just me rewatching this. And I'm like, this sounds great.
That sounds like the 10th Kingdom, but for Italy.
It sounds like the 10th Kingdom kind of mixed with the Dark Crystal a little bit. I don't know, talking animals. I'm hoping that they have puppets, Jim Henson-esque puppets.
Oh, yeah.
Italo Calvino was an Italian novelist and short story writer. When do you think he was around? What time period do you picture for him?
1500s?
Me too. He was born in 1923 and he died in 1985.
What?
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind, so I thought I would add that.
I had no idea.
Yeah, also, if you look him up, he wasn't famous for collecting Italian folklore. He was a famous novelist. He's famous because he wrote a bunch of, actual, novels. And then also...
As a novelist does.
Yes, but his, information, all the websites that, talk about him, don't mention at all his folklore. There's, one sentence that's oh, also he has a book of folklore that he collected.
Wild.
And
that's
he's
crazy.
A big name in Italian folklore.
That's really interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. And the more you know. Da, 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 da. Wink, wink. All right. Do you want to take a little break?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be right back. Bye.
Okay, Janey.
Okay, Max.
I also have an Italian folktale for you today.
It's the Italian episode.
It's the Mario movie.
Oh, mamma mia. This episode is a spicy meatball. Is this offensive? You're Italian. You tell me.
I say no.
Okay, good.
This is from The Pomegranates and Other Modern Italian Fairy Tales, edited, translated with an introduction by Christina Mazzoni, which is part of the collection of Oddly Modern Fairy Tales collection, which is edited by Jack Sipes.
We haven't had this book in a while.
Yeah, I pulled it off the shelf.
It's been 100 episodes, maybe.
Yeah,
cool.
It's been a little minute. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to just read to you the first little bit of this story because I think it's really funny.
Okay.
Today, my young friends, I want to tell you a story that will move you deeply. And if it does not move you, it will certainly not be because of me, nor because of the things I tell you, but because you have a heart of stone.
It's not my fault if you're not moved. I'm not God. Pretty good.
Maybe you're just an asshole. Have you considered that?
Little ass and Tina?
Little ass, little Tina?
Well, you 50% ass, 50% Tina. Jack Zipes, calm down. Who are you mad at? My name's Janey.
The story then goes on to introduce our two main characters.
Okay.
There's a man named Don Juan Perez, and he is just the fucking worst.
Okay.
Just the worst. He is an evil, cruel man who hates everybody. He never gives alms to the poor. He never behaves in a godly manner. He's really nasty. I should also say this is a very Christian story.
Okay, got it.
It's called Our Lady of Good Counsel.
Okay.
And we've heard a couple of iterations on this story before, but I liked this one.
Okay. At this point, we haven't, for the last couple episodes, found a story that's completely unique, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the variations of.
Yeah.
If you can fucking surprise us, send it over.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
So Don Juan Perez is a real motherfucker. He's a bad guy. He's your prototypical bad guy.
Got it.
Right?
He twirls his mustache.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You should picture him twirling a long, spindly mustache.
Long and thin.
Wearing a big, tall hat. Don Juan Perez has a niece named Marietta. Marietta is the exact opposite of Don Juan Perez in every way. She is kind. She is saint-like. She is the image of purity.
Mm-hmm.
She is like a scion of goodness upon the earth. Marietta is also incredibly beautiful. She has eyes of starlight and long, beautiful black hair. But she has to live with her uncle, Don Juan Perez, who is just an evil, terrible man. And he hates her so much, just like he hates everyone. But for some reason, he doesn't want to hurt her because he's like, I have a responsibility to take care of her because she's my niece. But also, I hate her and I want her to die.
Yeah, he's evil, but he's not a monster.
So he's like, well, since I can't fucking get rid of you, I'm going to marry you off.
Yeah, okay.
So he tries to
seems fair for the time period.
So he tries to marry her off to this man from the village who is an ugly and cruel man named Predu Concepreda, which means Peter Head of Stone. Peter the Blockhead.
I kind of love that.
Yeah. Peter Head of Stone is definitely a Discord name.
Yeah.
But Marietta refuses to marry
Peter the Blockhead.
Predu, yeah.
Yeah.
Which her uncle is like, well, then fine. You don't have to.
All right. Again, he's evil, but he's not a monster. We're not animals.
Hold on. So Predu retaliates because he was promised a bride. And so he goes into Don Juan Perez's garden and uproots all of the plants. And then he puts like these horns in the garden just to like fuck things up. I'm not super clear on why. And then every night he comes and he sings evil songs under Marietta's window, which just serves to piss off Don Juan Perez even more.
Trying to think of what I would think the evilest.
With the taste of your lips.
That's a great song. You're butchering it, Predu. He's just underneath your window butchering Wonderwall. I wrote this. No, you didn't.
This is by Oasis.
It's by Oasis.
So Don Juan Perez is even more angry at Marietta. Mm-hmm. And so he goes to her and he says, well, since you won't marry Peter Head of Stone.
Yeah, the guy who's stalking you and destroying our property.
Yeah. I guess you'll just have to marry me.
Oh.
And she's like, that feels illegal.
You're my uncle.
You're my uncle, and that's gross.
Yeah, you think that's gross too, though, right? You wanted to get rid of me before. Why do you want me around till death do us part?
Yeah, and then he says, quiet, you little flirt.
Oh.
And I didn't make that up.
Oh. Quiet, you little flirt. She said, and since when can uncles marry their own nieces? And he said, you be quiet, you little flirt. All right. That would work on me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm easy. I don't want to marry the stalker. I want to make your life worse. You understand it now, right?
A little bit. I still wouldn't marry my uncle.
I mean, I wouldn't like it. I'm not like clamoring to marry my uncle.
So he goes, well, then you'll just have to marry me. And she's like, I won't do that. And he's like, keep me quiet, you little flirt.
Yeah.
And then he says, the Pope has given me leave to marry whoever, whenever, however I want. And I've decided that I'm going to marry you tomorrow in 24 hours.
Where?
Here.
With what? The candlestick.
And he's like, so you have 24 hours to agree to marry me. And she's like,
there's not enough time.
She's like, okay, I don't agree to marry you. And he's like, well, you have 24 hours.
If I don't agree, do I not have to marry you? The stakes are low here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just sit here and like eat food. Have a snack.
I'll just hang out. Watch some Netflix.
I'm going to go garden. All of our plants are dead. There's a bunch of horns outside.
So he locks her away in a room in their house, and he gives her 1 day to change her mind.
Or what?
Or he's gonna be not very happy.
Or we won't get married. Okay. One day isn't a lot of... I can last one day inside. I do that for fun all the time.
The stakes of this story are weird.
No stakes.
They changed. It's a real Frank Sinatra situation where the stakes are either way too low or way too high throughout this story.
Yeah.
As we go through, it's like, okay, if you're telling a little fib, then we're gonna cut off your head.
Uh-oh.
But if you're super evil,
Yeah.
we're gonna really not be happy with you.
You're gonna have to go home. Oh, okay.
We're taking away your allowance for one day.
Oh. How much do I make in a day?
35 cents.
Oh, God. So really no impact.
So he locks her away in this room in the house, and she calls upon Our Lady of Good Counsel, which is the Madonna, the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
And she prays to her and cries out, and she's like, I'm gonna have to marry my uncle unless I say no.
What do I do? And you just hear, say no.
Just say no. What do you mean?
Don't waste my time again. I'm playing backgammon with Joseph. Heaven. Oh, there's backgammon in heaven. Wait, no, come back. This marriage thing.
And she prays and prays, and eventually Our Lady of Good Counsel appears to her.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful lady appeared to her, enveloped in light, dressed in satin and a white veil, with a blue mantle and a golden tiara like the one worn by the Queen of Spain. How did she get in? Marietta could not explain it, as she stared open-mouthed at the beautiful lady, who told her with a voice that sounded like violin music, I am Our Lady of Good Counsel, and I heard your prayer. So Our Lady of Good Counsel tells her to ask her uncle for an 8-day reprieve. She's like, just tell him to wait 8 days.
Okay.
And then you'll think about it.
But she's not actually saying this with words. She's doing like this. Because she can't play the violin.
She tells her to ask her uncle for an 8-day reprieve. And if he hasn't changed his mind about marrying her by the end of the 8-day reprieve, to call upon Our Lady once again.
That's actually a good plan. Men fucking are fickle.
Yeah.
I'll get so bored after a week.
Yes.
He forgot.
He forgot.
You're doing something else now.
He came up with a different evil plan.
Yeah, being evil somewhere else. This reminds me of a series of unfortunate events.
It feels a lot like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Count Olaf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
And she's Violet.
Yes. So the next morning she goes to her uncle and he's like, well, what's it gonna be?
Yes or
no? And she's like, no. And he's like, okay, but have you considered?
Try again. Really think about it this time.
And she says, well, give me another 8 days and I'll really, really think about it. And
She's
then
like,
at the
"One
end of the
day?
8 days, I'll
Not
give
enough."
you an answer.
Yeah. One day, not enough. One
Either
week?
yes or no.
Good. I'll say yes
At
in
the
8
end
days.
of no, she doesn't promise to say yes in 8 days. She just says, give me 8 days and I will think about it and then I will tell you yes or no. So he's like, I guess that's fair. All right, you can have 8 days. So he locks her away in the room for another 8 days.
Oh,
with
she
like
has to be in the room for 8 days?
with like food and water and stuff. And I think he lets her out to like hang out.
Okay.
He's really bad at grounding her.
Yeah, she just has to stay inside her house, it sounds like.
So at the end of 8 days, she's like, so you still want to marry me? And he's like, yes. And she's like, ew, really?
Gross.
Gross.
That's gross of you.
So then she calls upon Our Lady again. And Our Lady is like, wait, he still wants to marry you? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, ew.
No, what's the rest of the plan? What do you mean?
There is no rest of the plan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not.
Okay, this is a Max thing. Max, who tells you the first part of a brilliant plan and gets you on board. And then when you're like, what's phase 2? She's like, what do you mean? And then we end up haunting ourselves with a fucking audio producer that doesn't exist for months.
So she calls upon Our Lady again. And Our Lady is like, oh, weird. I really thought that would work, but I guess not. Probably should have been planning something in the
She's
interim.
like, I shouldn't be drinking and manifesting. I've got to stop.
So Our Lady comes to Marietta and gives her a rosary made of mother of pearl, and she tells her this rosary heals the sick.
Okay. No one here is sick. No, I'm sorry. You're thinking of your other client. I'm the one who's getting married to my uncle if you don't come up with the rest of the goddamn plan.
She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did you tell him to wait 8 days?
This'll fix your bum knee. What? I don't have a bum knee. Really? Let me see. It's fine? You just walk around like that?
It just looks like that?
Like what? Stop it. Okay, so she's got a magic rosary that can't help her at all.
Yes.
Mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl. But she's very grateful to Our Lady, and Our Lady disappears, leaving behind the scent of jasmine. And Marietta is so relieved to have this gift from Our Lady that she just prays over the rosary and lays down in bed, and she doesn't think about her uncle anymore or how she's going to have to get married to him. She just prays over the rosary and falls asleep and has a lovely dreamless sleep.
Okay.
When she wakes up in the morning, she's in the swamp.
What? Not as advertised.
She's in the swamp. She's under a thorn bush in the swamp. And she wakes up and she's like, oh, I must have been transported here by Our Lady of Good Counsel in my sleep.
I think you should find another counselor.
She put you in the swamp.
Our Lady of Good Counsel might have to be disbarred. She's doing a bad job.
Our Lady of, at best, questionable counsel.
Our Lady of Free Counsel is what I'm hearing. You are entitled to a lawyer, but it doesn't have to be a good one.
Oh my god.
Our Lady of Free Counsel is a vibe. I want that shirt.
So she wakes up in the swamp and she's like, thank goodness, Our Lady has come to answer my prayers by taking me out of that house where my uncle was. And now I'm in the swamp, which is an entirely different issue.
It's a different problem, but okay, you're out of... Yeah, okay. You're out of the room. That doesn't sound like you were locked in the first place.
So she looks out to the distance and she sees that there is a huge city. And so she starts to walk towards the city.
Mm-hmm.
She passes by a fisherman and she asks the fisherman, what's that city? And he says, I fish for fun.
God.
I fish for... Hang on. That's not right.
I fish for fun. She's like, great. So like Barcelona. He's like, this is fun for me. I'm having fun. Okay.
I fish for fun. No, he says, I fish for eel and hunt geese.
Oh.
That yonder city is named Othica.
I didn't need your whole fucking life story. I hope hunting eel and geese is fun. I've heard it's a blast. Sorry, sir. What's that city? I fish for fun. She's like, okay. He's like, not for sex or anything. I don't get off on it.
I don't fuck the eels. If that's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. I like that they're straight and thin.
Just how I like my men.
All right. That fisherman is a fucking freak.
Yeah, just for reference, what I had in my notes was I fish for hunt and hunt geese.
In a way, he's right.
That's so true,
That's
actually.
so true, bestie.
I fish for hunt.
I fish for hunt and geese. Ithaca.
Othica.
Oh, Ithaca.
Fortunately, she knows that Othica is the name of the modern-day, at the time, city of Oristano.
Okay.
Don't know why he wouldn't just say that. That's not explained.
Maybe he's old.
Maybe he's old. Maybe she went back into the before times.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Who knows?
So she makes her way to Oristano, and she looks for work. She's like, I'm going to have to find some way to provide for myself. So she goes around and tries to hire herself out as a maid all throughout the city. And she looks for jobs for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And she doesn't find any jobs.
Okay. Yeah, it's rough. The job market is
not good. It's not good.
No. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Every place is like, you need at least 5 years of experience and a master's degree.
We're paying $7 an hour
to do rocket science. What?
So she finds nothing after 3 days of searching, but she doesn't lose hope. She calls upon the lady, and on the 4th day, as she's walking around looking for a job, she sees all of these people with very sad faces walking around, and she's like, hey, gang, what's going on? Why all the long faces? And they say that basically the prince of Oristano, his father is the judge of Oristano, which is like the leader of Oristano.
Okay, so the king?
The king, but his title is judge.
Then wouldn't the prince be called like bailiff or something?
No, that's silly.
The prosecutor.
I'm pretty sure he would be the dancing lobsters.
Bring in the dancing lobsters. Oh, throwback.
So the son of the judge, who is the ruler of this kingdom of Arborea, which Oristano is the capital of. Okay. The judge's son is named Don Mariano, and he is sick and he's dying. He's literally on his deathbed.
Mother of pearl.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And so Marietta is like, oh man, that sucks so bad. Like, thoughts and prayers. And then she like starts walking away and she's like, oh wait, I have something for this.
Wait, I'm a doctor.
I forgot.
Forgot this is an Italian story. Let me in.
This story doesn't specify that she puts on a beard and a cloak, but I assume that she does.
Dr. Boobs rides again.
Yeah. So she remembers that her rosary heals the sick, and so she goes to where Don Mariano is resting on his deathbed. The king, who is the judge, is outside of the room, and she's like, let me in, I think I can help him. And he's like, what do you mean you think you can help him? And she's like, I have a magic thing that helps the sick. He's like, all right, you can go in and try, but if you're lying, we're gonna cut your head off.
All right, well, the stakes are certainly higher here.
Yes. Things are different here.
I could have just told my uncle no.
Yeah. So she goes into Don Mariano's room and she lays her rosary across his chest. She kneels down on a deer skin at the end of his bed and she prays over him fervently. And a few minutes pass and then the roses come back into his cheeks and his eyes start to open. It's just like in Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And finally he's able to sit up. And he sees her at the foot of the bed and is like, you must be some fairy. And she's like, aw, that's cute. And then the king's like, you guys are going to get married.
She's like, huh. Okay, real quick. What's your last name? And what's your mother's maiden name? Just make sure that we're not related.
And then they are married and they are very happy together.
Imagine if you had to marry every single doctor you've ever seen.
I just had to go in for a UTI a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
That would be an awkward conversation.
I have to divorce my other doctor spouse.
So they're married and they're very happy together. Marietta becomes with child. So as happy as she is, Marietta is, living her life as a princess, basically, and she's going to all of these galas and balls and picnics and fancy events and everything.
Famous people trials.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she sort of forgets about all of the help that she got from Our Lady of Good Counsel.
Uh-oh.
And she stops praying, which is bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Everybody knows the Virgin Mary is known for her vengeance. That's a lie. She's not.
She takes her mother of pearl rosary that she was given by Our Lady and hangs it with other church relics, like somewhere in a church somewhere, so she doesn't keep it with her and she doesn't pray over it anymore.
And she probably doesn't heal the sick. She just healed that one guy.
She just healed that one guy, which feels irresponsible.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And she forgets who to be thankful to for her rich new life. Time goes on, and the Spanish invade Arborea, which is this kingdom. Don Mariano is forced to go off to war and fight them, while Marietta is still with child. There's actually a really cute interaction here. He set out and left behind Marietta, who was about to become the mother of a little prince. "Farewell, good friend," he said, kissing her forehead. Weird.
Yeah, I hate forehead kisses.
Also, good friend. That's your wife, dude.
See you later, buddy.
Later, pal.
Chucks her on the shoulder. Gives her a noogie.
Before climbing on his great white horse with his red caparison.
What's a caparison?
I assume it's some sort of horse accessory.
Are you trying to say Capri Sun?
Yeah, with its horse Capri Sun. He says, "Stay in good spirits and make sure that upon my return I find a little prince as beautiful and strong as ... And then Lady Marietta says, "As you are, good friend."
Okay, fucking fishing for compliments.
Yep.
I think he also fishes for fun.
I fish for fun.
I love that guy.
Don't worry, he comes back.
Good.
So Don Mariano is off at war, and Marietta is back at home, and she is preparing to have her baby. Finally, she has a beautiful baby boy. And he has a rosy complexion, and it says that he has hands and feet that look like flowers, which I guess is good.
I don't know. That sounds like a deformity. Babies are so cute.
No, they're not.
I mean, not little babies, but like not brand new ones, but like they start to like defrost a little bit. And they're so cute.
Defrost. And then something terrible happens.
Oh no, what could it be?
Do you remember Don Juan from earlier?
No, not the evil mustache twirling uncle.
Yep. It turns out that he went to see the prince's...
You know what we didn't spend enough time on?
What?
The Pope saying you can marry whoever and whatever you want.
I think he was lying.
You think so?
I think so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
We need
What the fuck is up with this Pope?
You gotta investigate that guy. It's a little weird.
I don't think he said whoever and whatever.
I can marry whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, whoever I want, whichever I want. Which way? Where am I? Damn it. 8 days might actually give him enough time to like sober up. Forget all about this.
So Don Juan went to the wedding of the prince. He looked everywhere for Marietta when she disappeared, and he wasn't able to find her.
Mm-hmm.
And time passed, and eventually he was like, well, wherever she is, she's probably dead. And then he went to the marriage of the local prince and was shocked to find that the prince was being married to Marietta.
After he found, like, well, wherever she is, she's probably dead. Do you think he prayed to Our Lady of Good Riddance? That's
Our Lady of
patron
Get Her
saint.
Done.
That's Our Lady of Good Gravy.
Our Lady of Goodness Gracious. So Don Juan is horrified to find that the prince is marrying Marietta, and he hatches a plan to get his revenge.
Okay.
So he puts on a fake beard and a cloak.
Oh, he's Dr. Boobs.
Disguises himself as a beggar in order to get into the city. And then once he gets into the city, he puts on a different disguise as a master physician from Germany.
Is he famous? Because why would you need to start your disguise outside of the city? Do you think the city is like we only accept beggars? Because that doesn't seem right. Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Also, he's pulling the Wicked Witch in Snow White. He's pulling a total Wicked Queen here.
How do you mean?
When she, like, dresses up as, like, an old lady and it's like, but, like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much that. So then he disguises himself as a physician and he goes to the castle and he gets himself hired on as the royal physician to the prince and princess. And at this point, Marietta is already pregnant, and so he just has to lay low until she has her baby.
Yeah.
Finally, she does have her baby, this beautiful bouncing baby boy. And in the few moments when she is recovering herself, she's seen this baby, the physician puts it down in a cradle, and then he pulls the old switcheroo, where he takes the baby out of the cradle, and he instead puts in a mangy little black puppy.
Oh, what an upgrade.
And you might wonder what happens to the baby. He doesn't kill the baby.
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say he, like, threw it off a building or something.
No, JD, that's crazy.
Okay.
He wouldn't kill a baby.
Okay.
He just abandons the baby to starve to death.
What? Fair. Okay.
So that baby dies.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god! That's awful.
Which is why, in some places in Italy, excessive hunger or starvation is called Master Juan. Don Juan.
It's called Master Juan?
I want to tell you.
Use it in a sentence.
Got by the old Master Juan.
Okay. It's like calling your period Aunt Flo.
Sure, yeah.
It has like a name.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so bleak.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So he turns around and he's like, something horrible has happened. Your baby turned into an ugly little puppy.
I'm so sad the baby died.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough. So he gives her this horrible little baby puppy.
It can't be horrible. It's gotta be cute.
It's mangy.
Okay. Wash it.
And the story makes a point to say, now, it's not that crazy for a woman to give birth to a puppy.
Sure.
The story goes out of its way to say this.
Does it explain that?
It does. I'm going to read this to you because I read this like 6 times to make sure that I wasn't misunderstanding it, because it's fucking weird. But I am just going to read this to you. It would have been more acceptable had she been an ordinary woman and given birth to a mangy black dog. Good heavens, that would have been acceptable, because in those days there were witches who married the devil, and even little dogs and scorpions could be born of these horrific unions, but not of a little judgess who wore brocade dresses woven with gold and silver.
Okay.
So the story's like, it's not a problem that she gave birth to a puppy.
Yeah.
It's a problem that she's a princess who gave birth to a puppy.
No, that's just Princess Puppy now.
That's the Duchess of Pup.
Oh, the Duchess of Pup. That's a good Discord name.
So she has this little puppy baby, and word of her horrible abomination monstrosity child reaches Don Mariano, where he's still at war.
Yeah.
And the story also says he would have been kind of fine with it, but all of the Spanish learned about it as well.
Oh.
And they teased him so much that he was like, well, fine, then I'll banish her.
Okay. Everyone moved on too fast.
Yeah.
Investigate.
For sure. It's really weird to me how everyone's totally fine. Like, the story goes out of its way to be like, it's fine that it's a puppy baby. We're not racist.
We like dogs, okay? All of Italy's must love dogs. But, like, not for the rich.
Not for the rich. My God. And not if anyone, like, finds out about it.
Oh, God. And not if the Spanish think it's weird.
The people who they are at war with.
Yeah.
If they think it's lame, then we won't do it.
We care about what they think.
A lot. So word reaches Don Mariano, and he sends back word, once the Spaniards start teasing him, that his wife and her horrible puppy baby are to be banished to the Sardinian countryside far away.
Okay.
And he wants to never see them again.
Mm-hmm.
So she is brought by his men out into the middle of nowhere and kind of dumped. And she's just in the middle of the woods with this little squirmy little black puppy who the story says, loves.
Oh,
She
so sad.
loves this little puppy. This horrible little puppy. And for the first time in years, she calls upon Our Lady again. And Our Lady appears to her and is like, oh, so now you want something.
Okay, girl, I've been busy.
Our Lady isn't like mad. She's just like a little bit mad.
Just disappointed.
Yeah, she's like, it sucks that you like ignored me the whole time that you were doing well, and now that you need something, you're like calling on me again. But like, also like, what do you need? And I'll help you out.
It sounds like she just wasn't protecting. It doesn't sound like she was doing anything like to create misfortune for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's not
She's
like
not
one
vengeful.
of those vindictive fairies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So the lady admonishes her, but she says, but I help those who ask for help. So I want you to walk straight forward until you get to a house. And when you get to the house, that's your house. And you live there now.
All right.
So Marietta walks through the forest, and finally she gets to this house, this wretched little cottage in the Italian countryside with like white walls and a thatched roof. It's surrounded by an orange grove and all of these. There's like a single sunbeam that has like birds flitting through it, and she's like, what a horrible place to have to spend the rest of my life.
All right, girl.
And then a servant comes out of the house and is like,
what?
A servant?
All right.
A servant comes out of the house and is like, are you the mistress we've been waiting for? And she's like, Our Lady said that I am. And he was like, well, Our Lady said for us to wait for a mistress. So that's you. And now this is your house. And she's like, great, this is my house now.
Okay.
I'm just going to read a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
They're real people. And they're like asking for blessings. And their blessing is they get to be a servant in this horrible house.
Yep. The sun rose over the desolate countryside.
Okay.
The hedges bloomed, the stream sparkled, a sweet scent of mint wafted through the air, and a row of yellow-beaked blackbirds sang on a nearby wall. When she lifted her forehead from the ground, Marietta found that she no longer held the little black dog. Instead, she was now holding a beautiful rosy-cheeked little boy whose tiny hands and feet look like flowers.
Yay! Yay!
For a moment, she thought about like going back home with the baby.
Where's the dog? Wait!
The dog is a baby now.
Oh, God! This story is a fucking roller coaster of emotion.
So for a little while, she's like, ugh, I don't want to live in this terrible little cottage in the Italian countryside.
This mansion isn't big enough. My servants aren't fast enough. They're too attentive. My little flower-footed baby. It's too cute.
So she thinks about going back home to her husband who just banished her. But then she's like, I guess if Our Lady says that I should stay in this house, then I should probably stay in this house.
Yeah. So now you want to stay in the house? If Our Lady says that you think it's fine?
So she found herself in front of a beautiful green little house hidden in a thicket of orange trees and rose bushes. From orange trees, large golden fruit was hanging, and on the rose bushes she could see big coral flowers. Also, all of the servants are really well dressed. I won't go into the details of that, but they're all wearing like really fancy clothes.
Gold bikinis.
Yeah, they're all wearing gold bikinis.
That's cool. I love a uniform.
And from that day, she was in fact the mistress of that green little house hidden among orange trees and rose bushes. So she lives in this beautiful, horrible little house in the Italian countryside. Again, with all of her servants and her beautiful baby boy.
Sure.
And she gets to eat fresh oranges every day. And she has like beautiful pour over espresso on the patio.
Oh my God, I hate her.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna, I said I was only gonna read a little bit more, but I'm just gonna read a little bit more.
Okay.
The world was far, far away, and yet the little house lacked for nothing. There was always golden bread, silvery water, blood-red wine, amber-colored oil, coral-like meat, honey the color of topaz, snow-white milk, and grapes that looked like bunches of pearls. You poor thing! You poor thing!
You can literally taste the rainbow and you're crying?
She names the little baby boy Counsel.
And she has a second son named Jury, and the other one Executioner,
and the other one Bailiff, and the other one Dancing Lobsters.
Dancing Lobsters for sure. The other one Pew. She has so many sons.
Gavel.
Gavel's an idiot.
Gavel is stupid.
Yeah.
I would also not be surprised if there is a real human person named Gavel. in
Like
real
I imagine that was a typo. They genuinely really tried to name him Gavin.
life. No, Gavel. Sorry if your name is Gavel.
If your name
That
is
shouldn't have
Gavel,
happened to you.
if your name is Gavel, I
That's
will
not
kiss
fair.
you if you want. I really feel like what I'm missing is having locked lips with a man named Gavel.
They lived there for 5 miserable years in their beautiful house with her beautiful baby.
Miserable years. They don't have to pay for anything.
I know, she just gets a house.
People serve her.
And they're specifically like, and everyone leaves her alone. Like, nobody comes by, and like, she's not in the city or anything like that. So it's like isolated, but she has like everything that she could possibly want in the world. And she has all of her servants and her beautiful baby.
Max is doing something with her face I've never seen her do before. Max is pushing all of the skin of her face inward slowly. And it's... I just showed her. It's weird. She's pushing the apples of her cheeks in.
Don't tell him what I'm doing. I'm just getting really stressed out about how we have to pay rent.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not my favorite thing. But finally, after 5 years, a hunting party comes by the house.
Okay.
And
they hunt for fun.
They hunt for fish for fun.
They hunt for fish for fun. They're fish who hunt for fun.
Women fish me, hunt fear me.
Hunt afraid.
A hunting party comes by of 5 men, and as soon as she locks eyes on the man in front, the leader, she realizes that it is her long-lost husband, Don Mariano, and he is as handsome as ever.
Yay.
And then she locks eyes with one of the men behind him, and she realizes that it's the royal physician, Don Juan.
Oh, no. What credentials does he have?
In case someone actually accidentally gets shot in the butt.
What?
In case someone accidentally gets shot in the butt.
I know, but like, Don Juan's the uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the physician.
Was that what he always was? Did he start out as a doctor, or?
Oh, no, he's not a doctor.
So that's what I'm wondering. What are his credentials?
None, except that he's the royal physician.
Okay, can I do a quick editorialization?
Yeah.
Well, the word was longer than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to
You got tired partway
editorialize.
through.
I did. I'm going to editorialize real quick. Then she looks behind Don Juan, and somebody's walking the royal black dog. Who's mangy but nice, and everyone likes it. And it has a bone in its mouth.
Okay.
And it's wearing a little chainmail scarf.
Aw, he's cute.
Yeah, he's part of the army.
Aw. Imperialism comes for us all. Her first thought is to run into her husband's arms and like weep and apologize and everything. But then she realizes that she doesn't know how he feels, and he might just banish her again from her fancy little house.
Oh, yeah.
So she decides to keep a secret. She invites the hunting party in for dinner, and a beautiful dinner is laid out by her servants.
Yeah.
Of course.
She wouldn't dare. She couldn't possibly.
And they are incredibly grateful for her welcome and all of her kindness. And over dinner, Don Mariano has a couple glasses of wine, and he's like, I used to be married. I had a beautiful wife and a beautiful baby puppy. And then I banished them, and I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it.
Is she there in front of him?
Yeah.
It's only been 5 years.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done it. I should have come home and I should have said I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kicked her out.
No, but
I shouldn't have worried about what the Spaniard said.
does she look different?
No.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
I regret it.
Good.
And he wishes to himself that he had his wife and puppy child back.
Yeah.
And so she decides that before he leaves, she's going to tell him who she is, right?
Yeah.
But not just yet.
All right. Suffer. Just a little longer.
Yeah. Meanwhile, little baby Counsel is crawling around underneath the table. And
I can't believe his name is Counsel.
Little baby Counsel is crawling around underneath the dinner table, and someone drops a golden teaspoon.
He's 5. He shouldn't be crawling
Little
around.
baby.
No, he's not a little baby. He shouldn't be crawling around. Also, Counsel is what you would call a dog. So do you think that the dog's name was Counsel and then it was turned into a human baby and she's like, should have named him Mark?
Yep, should have named him Mark.
Damn.
Shoot. But I guess his name has to be Counsel. He's already trained.
Oh, God. His name is Gunner. A dog name.
So little Counsel is crawling around underneath the table. Someone drops a golden teaspoon on the floor, and baby Counsel picks up the teaspoon.
He's 5.
Little baby.
Shh. I'm not a baby.
He picks up the teaspoon and he puts it inside of someone's leather shoe, and they don't notice for some reason.
Pranked.
Got him. Fucking got him.
Fucking got you.
And as the dinner table is cleared away, they are going through and they realize that one of the golden teaspoons is missing.
Uh-oh.
And so Marietta goes to the prince and is like, hey, I welcomed you into my home and then you guys came in and stole something. So can I have it back?
Can you be fucking cool, man?
Hey, man, could you be cool for a second? And Don Mariano is like, oh my God, I can't believe someone would do that. That's so horrible. And so he like lines up all of his men in front of him and he's like, okay, who stole the golden teaspoon? And they're all like, we have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Sir, considering we're at war, the stakes couldn't be lower.
We've been fighting the Spanish for years.
You did not just ask us who stole the golden teaspoon. You did not just do it. I'm so close to deserting, you don't even know.
All of them are like, we don't know what you're talking about. So then he's like, well, then I'm going to search you, and whoever I find it on, I'm going to murder.
All right. Well, try not to enjoy yourself too much, perv. That's me trying to get kicked out of the military.
You're doing a really good job.
Would you kick me out of the military?
I would kick you out of the military.
Good. I don't care.
So he searches everyone, and finally he finds the golden teaspoon in someone's shoe, and you'll never guess whose shoe
Bet
held
it's
the spoon.
probably that guy who wanted to get searched.
No. It's
There's one.
Don Juan.
Oh, man. Shucks. Not the doctor.
Yeah, not the doctor. So,
You're singing my song.
I thought your song was the Mexican hat dance.
Is that not the same song?
No.
Yeah, okay. I think they're both my song. All the songs are mine. I own singing.
That's kind of her thing. So the prince says, well, you stole the spoon, so now I'm going to kill you. And he draws out his sword. And Marietta is like, no, don't kill him.
You're convincing.
He is my uncle.
That's your first confession, is that guy is your uncle. All right, start low on the totem pole and feel out the room.
She's like, stop, don't. That's my uncle. Also, I'm your wife.
Okay,
and this is your son.
And that's your baby. He's not a dog, but
He's a
please
little baby
love
boy.
him anyway. If you can. We haven't had a delirious episode in a while.
This is good. We're really close to being done.
If this
I
is your
promise.
first episode and you made it this far, you're doing a good job, but we have other ones that make more sense. Listen to them. They're nice.
They're not as good, though.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah. So Marietta reveals herself and is like, that's my uncle, don't kill him. And
Yeah.
Don Mariano is like, oh my god, my beautiful wife. And they embrace. And Don Juan is so touched by this touching scene.
No. What?
That he says, and I'm Don Juan.
What?
Wait, sorry, I messed this up.
Yeah, wait, she already knew that. Everyone looks at him like, yeah, Yeah, buddy.
No, I messed up.
Wait, no. Every day you announce it.
No. I'm so sorry. I got confused.
Every morning you come to my tent and say, I'm Don Juan. And we all say, yeah, we know.
And I don't.
You really ruined this beautiful moment.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's on me. I fucked that up. What happened was she saw a man about to be killed for stealing a spoon.
Yeah.
She's like, don't do that. Because I'm a good person and I don't think you should do murder.
That's fair.
And also, I'm your wife. This is your son.
I thought it was weird that she said, don't do that. He's my uncle. That felt like a really weird thing to say.
She doesn't know that it's her uncle.
Okay,
I was
good.
wrong.
She
I got
says,
confused.
Don't do that. I'm your wife.
Don't do that. I'm your wife. This is your son. You shouldn't do murder over a teaspoon.
That's fucking fair. She's like, it's not that important, boys. I just wanted it back to have the set, but like I have others.
Yeah. And then they embrace and they love on each other. And then Don Juan goes, and I'm Don Juan.
Still kind of ruining the moment.
Yeah. And she's like, oh my god, that's my uncle.
Ew.
He tried to marry me.
Yeah, which is worse than murdering me.
So Don Juan reveals that he is Don Juan. Marietta, Counsel, and Mariano all go back home to the palace, and they live happily ever after.
Did she bring her servants?
No, she didn't. And there's a very good reason why, Janey.
Okay.
It's because when Don Juan confesses what he's done, they banish him to this beautiful little Italian cottage in the countryside. With servants.
And happy
to
memories.
repent and think about what he's done.
This isn't a good punishment for what he did. He murdered a baby.
He did super murder a baby.
Yeah.
And as Marietta, Counsel, and Mariano all go home, the fishman.
Fisherman. Oh my god, he comes back.
I told you.
You did, but I couldn't possibly figure out how.
The fisherman sings, "Oh, birds who are flying, flying with me, you may now go and then come back, for the queen and king are together again." It's in Italian. I assume it rhymes in Italian.
You may now go and then come back. Just like, I'm gonna let you fly a little bit, but come back here.
Because the king and queen are together.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of a Disney movie setup. Like, it opens with like a lonely fisherman, like,
oh yeah,
in the
absolutely.
morning
It's
with
like
dawn coming up, and he's singing a song, and then it goes through. He pops.
It's like
up
an oodalali
once.
kind of.
Yeah, and then it ends with him, the sun going down, and he's singing a song.
Yeah,
as they like have a happy ever after in the background.
Yeah,
yeah,
that definitely is what it seems like.
It would have been cool if he had been there in the beginning, but Jack Sipes could never. Couldn't possibly give us that.
No, that wouldn't be true.
No, that is a fever dream. That was fucking. That was pretty insane.
Yeah.
I liked that a lot.
I love that the worst thing that almost... Okay, so they do fully murder a baby.
They fully murder a baby, and then I think they murder that dog in the end. I think they swapped out one life for another.
Yeah, they definitely do something horrible.
To that dog.
To that dog.
Justice for mangy dog. The original council.
Aw.
What if she had named her dog Ripper?
This is my son.
Killer.
Fido.
Yeah. Spark. Sparky.
Spark.
I was thinking Spot.
Yeah, so that's that story. What did you think of that?
Well, I thought it was great. No notes.
Okay, good. So that story was, like I said, translated by Cristina Mazzoni. It was originally written in Italian by Grazia Deledda, who received the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1926.
This story saved Italy.
She wrote a lot of stories about the peasantry in Sardinia, and kind of what peasant life was like, and also a bunch of folktales from Sardinia.
Yeah.
She was primarily a novelist, like Italo Calvino.
We've got a lot of similarities this week.
But apparently she got... this is I briefly skimmed through her Wikipedia page because most of it is just like listing all of her collected works, and I don't really have the context to know like how important any of them are because it doesn't really go into that.
Yeah.
But she seems very accomplished, and like she made a massive contribution to like Italian cultural literature in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
But the one thing that stuck out to me was that Benito Mussolini loved her work and sent her a signed picture of himself. It was like,
What?
yeah. It was like, love Benito.
Would you keep that?
Oh, yeah.
Would you keep a signed picture of Donald Trump?
I would sell a signed picture of Donald Trump. But I also think Donald Trump is worse than Benito Mussolini, so.
Well, at the very, very least, Benito Mussolini was very attractive.
Mm.
Donald Trump looks like a fucking toenail. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely give a signed photo of Donald Trump to, like, my parents who love him.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
for
like,
sure.
I have people I could give it to. I wouldn't want to, though.
I would
For
sell it.
history books, maybe just keep it, but then you just have it. It would feel like a Nazi flag. Anyway, I don't know about that. I don't think I would keep a signed photo of a dictator.
Yeah. I would sell it and then donate the proceeds to like the Democratic Socialists of America or something.
Or drag queens.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun.
Be great. Yeah, so that's Our Lady of Good Counsel.
I liked that. Good Counsel. She named him Counsel after her.
Aw, I didn't even notice that.
Cute.
I like that.
Yeah, she had a lot to make up for,
Yep.
which was just not praying every day.
I mean, that's one of the main things that,
Yeah.
like...
Pray every day. Have you ever done a rosary?
Mm-mm.
It's long.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I've done hundreds and hundreds of rosaries in my life. I don't need to do any more. I do like it, though. It's like one of those things where, like, it's not awful. It's, like, meditative. Everything usually smells good. It's quiet.
Mm.
It's nice. It's like
Sounds
meditative.
nice.
It is. I love Mother Mary. I love everything she stands for. I like all the prayers to her. I like her whole vibe. She's never shown up like a fairy in any Bible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just is a fairy. She replaces, what was the fairy's name? It was like Nag or the fairy meddler. She just replaced the fairy meddler with Mother Mary.
Yeah.
Wild.
The Merry Meddler.
The Merry Meddler. Oh, Max, this was a very fun episode, but
And now we have to go to bed.
we're a little unhinged because we are quite tired. I don't know if you guys could tell we're a little sleepy. And now it's 10 o'clock at night.
It's time.
It's time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to see you in 2 weeks. I think this episode is coming out the week after my birthday. So I'm another year older, another year wiser.
Mm.
You can't tell I'm so wise on this episode. The next time you hear me, I'm going to be so old and wise, you're not even going to know. We'll have to get rid of the sort of. It'll just be called the story. Because I've learned
Definitively
everything.
the story.
Join our Discord to talk about these stories and maybe to tell us, what should they tell us? Have you ever prayed a rosary?
Would you rather have a baby or a puppy?
Would you keep a signed photo of Donald Trump? Under what context? Tell us so we know who to kick out of our Discord.
No.
Just kidding, guys. But definitely let us know all your thoughts on this because we think they're very fun. I guess the only picture that I have today is of that weird Italian romantasy TV series from the 90s. So maybe I'll put that up there on our Instagram.
At Sort of the Story.
At Sort of the Story and all of our social medias. You can email us at sortofthestory@gmail.com. You can view all of the stories on our website, sortofthestory.com. You can rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts if you want, if you're nasty. And other than that, we hope you have a really great life.
See ya never, losers.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks or never. Who knows?
You
Say
losers.
yes or no. It's up to you. You losers. All right, we love you guys. Bye.
Wink. I brought something for the test.
Oh.
An idea. No, I didn't bring something physical.
Max is bringing out a big box with a bow on it. Whoa, that's too big, Max. Hold on, it's moving.
Are you excited?
What's in the box? Oh, hold on, I'll just quickly. It's a stripper.
What do you think?
We don't need another mouth to feed. Send her back!
We're gonna have to take her out back.
Oh, no. Anyway, what else did you bring me?
I had an observation and I was like, this is the kind of stupid shit that I should save for the test.
Oh, I love it when that happens. Sometimes
Yeah.
I make notes of stupid shit.
Yeah. You know that song, You're So Vain?
You're so vain. Yeah. No, I don't know that.
No, I never heard it before.
What is that song? You probably think the song is about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. Because the song is about them.
Yeah.
So it's not vain of them to think that the song is about them. They can be vain, but they're like, you're so vain that you probably think the song is about you. But the song is about them.
Except they don't give a name. So the best part is it's really great psychological torture for her because that person is going to want to reach out and say, I'm not vain if it is about me, but what if it's not? It would be incredibly vain for her to go, I'm sorry, who are you? Or like, I don't remember what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I was talking about someone else.
It just
It's
bothers me.
It bothers you because you're so vain. And that's the fucking mind fuck. She's in your head, Max.
I don't want her in my head.
Well, she is. She's there. And that's her revenge. I think it's hilarious.
It just makes me so mad because I will accept your explanation, but most people are just like, no, it's like they're so vain that they think the song is about them.
Yeah. And
But it is about them.
It's only vain if it's actually them.
But it has to be someone.
Who is going to reach out and ask? Because she's going to say, it's not about you. It's about the other guy. Okay, here's the problem. That is some Janey level pettiness.
The semantics, they're so confusing.
Yeah, and it specifically works on max level intellect.
I hate it.
So what you're seeing is you're seeing a Taurus and a Libra at work. I don't believe a whole lot in astrology, but I believe that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am screaming at you over a plate of salad, and you are that smug little cat.
I love that smug little cat. Thank you for bringing this to me.
You're welcome.
It was yum yum good. That whole era was full of women specifically singing at people.
That don't impress me much.
No, because that's not the same era. That's later, but that don't impress me much.
Yeah, Shania Twain.
Yeah, another good one. No, the rock one, the Joan Jett one, the jukebox. They're at the jukebox, and you're only 17, but I'm gonna fuck you. And you, the rock and roll. I love rock and roll. I love rock and roll. I love rock and roll.
What about it?
I don't know. What if you were that guy? You're like, I'm only 17. This is a crime.
I guess that would be a different situation.
She straight up admits to committing a crime in that song.
No. She admits to thinking about committing a crime.
I will say, I think that she's
Please
a
do.
fucking jet setter. A Joan jet setter.
Hey.
Because there are very few women admitting to sleeping with teenage boys. And grown men constantly brag about it. Sleeping with teenage girls. Very few of them admit to sleeping with teenage boys.
It's like nobody wants to sleep with teenage boys.
And no one should. Sorry, teenage boys. But stay in school.